Hi everyone, this is Razko, and welcome to the new / continuation of an old LP and new LP at the same time. Mobile Suit Gundam Side Stories. Yes, we're finally getting into this series, back into it I should say. Considering that, you know, I haven't touched this thing since 2014 I want to say. It's been a while. Also, it's about time I actually finish up the other side of the story. Now, believe it or not, there's more than just the two teams we know. But right now I'm just showing off, you know, this is how to play basic controls in space and on the ground. There's the VR training, which I believe unlocks more mobile suit, this is your options. And the last one, I think, is the videos. Anyways, the first time I played this game, we went with Missing Link, we went with the Earth Federation. Excuse me. The Earth Federation, I believe it was... I've actually forgot the name. Slaves Rafe, and now for the Zeon, we're going with the Marchosius. I have... Yeah, no idea. Yeah, so this is the beginning story of Mobile Suit Gundam. You know, this is exactly what's... This is, again, being done, you know, to indicate this is 0079. It's been... The war's been going on for a little over... You know, Side 3's been... decided to invade the Earth forces and fight and bring a new weapon called Mobile Suits to the battlefield. You know, and drop the colony. This is exactly what this story is. This is before Amuro and White Base started. This is not that long before they started. Let's see this story, Marchosius. Marchosius? I don't know. There are sometimes even the English words that I have no idea how to fucking pronounce. Well, obviously. So yeah, this is pretty much, you know, basic story elements of what's going on. I'm not going to skip these just because I love actually this loading screen. Well, this screen in general. Like, you see the Earth in the middle, then you see Side 6, Side 4, Side 2. Behind the characters, Side 3, there's Luna 2, Side 7, the Moon. You know. Believe it or not, Gundam actually has a lot of basic technology. I want to say not technology, gravitational physics built in, corrected into the series. All these L4, L5s, and all this, these are what are actually called Lagrange points. These are actual existing points in our solar system. This is the point between the Earth, the Moon, and the Sun, where there is somewhat gravity for a stable position. And what I mean by that, yeah, actually the Moon is right behind the guy character, and Side 3 is behind the Moon. Yeah, my bad. Lagrange points, what they are places where gravity can exist between the Moon, the Earth, the Sun, and the Moon. This can actually hold the colony stable in an artificial gravity in a sense, not allowing them to drift or move. But it's actually kind of, this is what I mean. Gundam is using this technology to actually create this. And this is a little too low. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, yeah, this is... So this is pretty much, I'd say about... Probably just a little before Amuro and all this, the White Base, the actual Gundam story. Because this is the colony drop. This was told to us before the war started, before, you know, the original Gundam started out as a game. As a story, I should say, not a game. Now, if you notice, these parts are this part is approximately 15 minutes. That's gonna be all of them. Ow! That hurt. So yeah. Basic controls. Come on, there we go. basic controls for the game is your left thumbstick moves your character, right thumbstick moves the camera. L1, I believe in this case, is the target, I want to say. No, hang on, I'm trying to remember already. Wow, I already forgot. Your X button is to boost your circle, square, and triangle button are your attacks. Now, our mission here is to actually destroy these Salamis classes battleships so they don't stop the colony from dropping. Yeah, now there's also your D-pad you can use as a control. Yeah, this is a. I know that's not a Salamis class; it's something else. You would think that, you know, since we ever went to space, that, you know, the government of the Earth would create like an orbital cannon, like in the Star Wars games, stories, not games, to stop anything from, you know, falling onto the Earth. You would think that, you know, basically. Now you have 3 weapons. Your square button is usually your primary fire weapon, which is your Dazakukan. Your circle button is usually a heavy artillery weapon, and your triangle button, I mean, is your melee weapon. Wow, I'm getting shot from behind. You little bastards. Now you can also switch characters depending on where you are, by pressing left or right on the D-pads. There's also the support attacks, which are created by pressing down on the D-pad. Yeah, I don't think this is your primary target, this small Salamis class. I think it's the other one. Yeah, I love using the, there it is, the Magellan. There we go. A Magellan class. Oh, that rocket went right above them. Yeah, there is you gotta watch out because your characters can run out of health. Usually, switching out characters is a good idea because each of them have different weapons and different ways to attack. As we'll see later when we get newer mobile suits, you know, the prototypes of prototypes. You know, you have the prototype Goof, the prototype Dom, you know. You guys are gonna see these as we go along. Yeah, this game was created because of the Gundam's 35th anniversary, which is actually kind of cool. Zeon! Zeon! Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I believe now. There you go. I never got what he said here. Now, there are unique moves you can do. But I'll go along as we actually do them. Now, I can't really explain how to do them without actually doing them, but, well, kind of, sort of. Yeah, the R1, there we go, allows you to lock on. There we go. The L1 is your special attack button, and I believe the L2 allows you to hover. While in space, I believe the R1, the R2 becomes your down or up. It's been a while since I don't do it often. Excuse me. Also, switching characters is a good idea because when one character becomes low health, you can switch out and they'll slowly, very slowly regenerate their HP. And when I say slowly, I mean like a snail's pace. Also, you don't need to work. You can get a game over, but that's extremely hard to do because you literally have to get all 3 members killed multiple times. Because every time you're reborn with less health into the battlefield. And because you're reborn with less health, you know, you'll take less damage. You'll take less hits to kill and everything. So yeah, this is the invasion of North America now. When the Zeon forces took North America, more or less. Again, these parts are only 15 minutes long due to the fact that if I decided to use, you know, 20, 30-minute long parts, half the game would be completed already, just part 1. I'm not kidding. I recorded 46 minutes of this, and I completed 5 missions. Like, you could, and I believe there's like only 15 missions, not even 10 to 15 missions per, you know, side. Also, my original plan, if you guys watch the original version of it, was 2 parts for the Air Forces, 2 parts for Zeon, 2 parts for Air Forces, 2 parts for Zeon. Because there is at one point where both teams meet up. Am I getting the right guy? Do I have him? Yeah, okay. I love this guy right here. Ow. I love this guy's weapons, more or less, I should say. The reason is that he holds a cannon that acts like a mortar. So yeah, you see that? That cannon there that I shoot with the primary weapon fire is a goddamn artillery cannon. I missed! Yeah, some missions are very easy. It's mostly just destroy everything. You know, obviously, since you're at war. There are some missions, like in the Air Forces mission, is you have to protect a plane ready to get to take off. So because you're running now from the Air Forces, there's a reason behind it. And you have to protect that plane. That plane goes down, you fail the mission. If you die too many times, you fail the mission. So, you know, the missions do get harder and do require more ideas and things to do. You know, you have to be more careful, you have to be conservative. You can never run out of ammo, so do not worry about that. Your ammo automatically reloads with time. Yeah. See, this is what it's going to look like if you get knocked down. Your character is going to kneel like that, and if you're using that character that gets knocked out at that moment, you're going to actually get something called a force switch out. A force switch out it's going to take about 10 seconds for it, but you're going to be forced to switch to another character. So it's a good idea to actually try every character, because the second you find the one you like the most, you're going to stick with that one. I like the commanding officer when he gets his special Zaku, or should I say his special goof, his custom goof. It holds a shotgun, a wrist-mounted turret, and a goddamn melee weapon, which I love. Now, if you're shooting while in the air and you run out of boost, rather than, you know, falling straight down to your ass, you're going to actually... Yeah, actually there are planes, so you have to be careful of those. I was trying to lock onto the planes, but it didn't work. I love shooting down tanks because they're so easy to kill. The reason they're easy to kill is that they take one shot, 1 or 2 shots, 1 shot usually. And, oh, not that way. Yeah, ow, what hit me? Oh, that tank right there. Yeah, there we go. So actually you can go up these hills and find enemies up here. So yeah, the start of this game is just to get you to basic ideas of controls, basic ideas of missions. Because with time, this does become a lot harder. Ow. Yeah, those planes are starting to piss me off, but I think my allies took care of them now. So yeah, this is pretty much an easy mission. Like I said, the beginning of this game is very easy. It's just destroy everything. Oh, I needed to. It wasn't fully reloaded yet, and that's it. Yeah, that's it already. This part's soon going to end, so join me next time as we continue on with the Zeon story. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Thank you. Have a good day or night, and take care, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I love the guy with the cannon. Liberio, I believe his name is. Vincent and something else. Anyways, I'll see you guys next part as we continue on with their missions and get a little more, you know, into a major plot. Don't forget to comment. Again, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Thank you, have a good day or night, and take care. One more time. I know, I hate repeating myself.